I've got 3 people over here who want to see some. Oh, we've got 2, 5? Well, you can see the guys, they're just warming their bikes up. If you can't see them, there's a big screen over there. My name is Nick, I am your commentator for the Scrib Freestyle Motocross. This is my main man, Mr. Jamie Scrib. He is 5 times British champion, riding the green Kawasaki KX450. It is a 4-stroke machine. He's going to be accompanied today by a certain Red Bull X-Fighters contender, Mr. Chris Birch from London. He's going to be riding the orange KTM 250, and that's a 2-stroke. So that has a bit of a different sound from the 4-stroke. Sounds a bit more like a menacing B, whereas Jamie's bike just sounds like a bit of a fart, really. But it's got some power and it does kick off. So right now we've got the bikes just getting warmed up to optimal temperature. The last thing you want to do is foul a plug, particularly on the 2-stroke. But there's Jamie there doing some slow wheelies right here at Silverstone. And these guys, not only have they got to contend, obviously, jumping the jump and landing safely, they've got to contend with the vicious winds that we have here as well. So if you feel a bit of a breeze down here at ground level, the guys when they're about 30 foot in the air are going to really feel the wind, and it does affect the behaviour of the bike mid-flight quite a lot. So they're looking around midway down the landing system. If they land too near the top or the bottom, they're going to have a real tough landing. It's going to be hard on the machine and also the rider. So they're looking to land midway down the landing system for the perfect takeoff. But there's Jamie then, hitting the ramp, second gear.
Got that one.
This is the first time I've hit the ramp, and obviously landed safely today here at Silverstone. That is what we're looking for. Here comes, well, it looked like Chris Birch is going to hit the takeoff ramp there, but he didn't. He's still looking to warm his KTM up. There's Jamie then, looks like his second takeoff there at Silverstone. Just popped it in. We've had to bring the ramp in a little bit, so the gap isn't massive due to the wind. So we've had to angle it, but there's Chris Birch, just stopping the rotation of his rear wheel, which actually pitches the front end of the bike down. If your nose is already down in the air, you want to bring it up, you have to give it a load of gas, and that's what they call panic revs. So it is actually quite amazing how much you can affect the bike if you're a little bit worried. So you might notice these guys don't actually hit the ramp particularly fast. It's really on acceleration. Second gear, hard on the gas, and that projects them in the air. Listen to Birch's bike here. So it looks like they're keyed in. This is a warm-up kind of show. I think we've got 2 more shows later on today. So I'm just going to have a quick little word here with owner and rider of Scrib Freestyle, which is Mr. Jamie Scrib, hails from Exeter. He's 31 years of age. Been riding since he was 6 on the green Kawasaki. Mr. Scrib, obviously this is your first little time on the ramps here, set up at Silverstone. How's the conditions doing for you?
Oh yeah, we're pretty good. We've got a nice arena here today. After yesterday's rain, it's just dried out real good. You can see we've angled it as much as we possibly can because the wind's actually blowing across, and our biggest nemesis is the wind direction. So the more we can get the wind behind us, the better the tricks we can do.
Right, there we go. Sorry, there he goes. I think I cut him a little bit short. I literally just put the phone down on little Scooby there. Here goes Mr. Chris Birch, and he's literally our British contender for the Red Bull X-Fighters not so long ago. Chris, mate, I mean, is this what you do full time? I hope it is, you know, because you are risking yourself. I mean, do you have any other jobs, like bricklaying or something?
No, I'm very fortunate enough just to be able to make a living out of riding my motorcycle. So, you know, I've seen a lot of things, been a lot of places. It's really cool. Can't think of a better way to do it than ride my bike. But it won't last forever. I know that, so I'll make the most of it while I can.
So, any thoughts on what you're going to do afterwards?
Probably move to China or something like that. All right, I found that funny, but no. No, I had no idea. Like, I live for the day. I might crash. I might be in hospital later. So.
I certainly hope not. That'd be awful. Totally. That's not what we're looking here at Silverstone. So the guys then, they've had the little warm-up jumps, they've had the big cheer from the crowd at Silverstone. Thank you, yeah. Maybe I should give you a little bit of a warm-up. So let's hear for our freestyle riders with the Jamie Scrib and Chris Birch. You're making me feel like a clown here at Silverstone. Thank you very much for that. These guys, I'll remind you, are risking themselves every time they're hitting the takeoff ramp. Like Chris just said, he could end up anywhere after today. He's opening bed. But there's Jamie's script there with no foot can. All too cool for school. Foot can. Here comes Mr. Chris Birch on the gas, second gear with a heel clicker. Big Jamie does heel clickers, but he almost looked like a horseshoe. But here he goes in, on the gas. Rejects the bike with a big flat, nothing. That's called a nothing basically because it's got nothing in touch with the bike. So it's quite obvious some of these tricks. I've got a no-foot can there by Mr. Chris Birch. So these guys, if FMX was in the Olympics, these two guys would be representing Great Britain. So we've got a whip knack there from the 5 times British champion, the Devon Dumpling, Jamie Squibb. Mr. Chris Birch from London Town on the KTM with a pendulum. So he put his feet both sides to the bike, like a pendulum on the clock. Jamie there on the bars, he is leaning back with a no-hander, just clicking his vertebrae in his back. Chrissy there, Chris Birch, with an Indian seat grab. I don't know why they call it Indian, I've noticed no signs of garlic naan or anything like that, or kilo rice, but they call it an Indian. There's Jamie Squibb there with a signature trick, a switchblade. Why it's called a switchblade, I don't know, it's just called a switchblade. There we go, with a no-foot can there for Mr. Birch. Lovely stuff. Again, this is like a warm-up show. I'm warming my voice up there, warming the tricks up. There's a heart attack from Mr. Squibb. Big old heart attack. His mum has a heart attack every time she sees him ride, which is why she doesn't come to see him ride. There's another copycat there from Chris Birch with the heart attack. So this is the warm-up show here at Silverstone. Ideal setup on the asphalt. We've got a pendulum Indy there from Jamie Squibb. So freestyle motocross is their full-time job. Again, last weekend we were here at Silverstone for the MotoGP. We had people like Andre Vela and Edgar Torres as well. You've got Jamie there trying to pull out a cliffhanger over the small distance, which is obviously harder. They normally like to jump at 21 metres, they've got about 18 metres there. They're both basically hooking their feet underneath the bars. I haven't got enough time to stand up just yet, but they are just blowing the cobwebs away. There's Jamie with the cliffhanger. Go on, let's give it up for Jamie Squibb. He is British, he is nice, he is from Devon. Come on! Don't get the blood out of a stone, Jamie, what's going on? You'll have to do a front flip, maybe you might get one clap. Here we go then, Jamie then. The big Superman no-hander. Mr. Chris Birch on the KTM. Again, they really are contending with the win. If you look at the flags over here, how much is blowing a hoolie. We've got a hoolie grab there from Jamie. Let's go with the bike completely. He grabs it, the rear end. You've got Jamie demanding a bit of volume from the crowd. You can see the frustration for his goggles and his helmet. He's raised his hand. What's going on? There's a whip there from the Squibbmeister, the golden boy of freestyle motocross. They both spent quite a lot of time in Spain practicing in the summer months. There's a twitch whip there from Mr. Birch. Jamie's just pulled over on his Kawasaki. Looks like Chris is going to do the same. Revving it up here at Silverstone. So I think we're going to do like a 3-jump competition. I think it's our next little move. So what you're going to need to do is pay close attention to your favourite rider, because you're going to give out your favourite cheer. Now, you've been a little bit quiet here at Silverstone at the moment, so I'm hoping you're saving it for the judging. Okay?